everyone, Shea Bear 1000 here. Today we've got this 1921. This is a B31. It's from Empire, the steam engine. So the reason why we didn't do a will it run video on the last video was because where it's the heating element, this piece had pulled out. It's not soldered on. I thought it was broke. I stuck it back in there and it works fine. Looks like I'm going to need to get a screw for this, but I'll have to take one of these out and go to the hardware store and get one. But I think it'll be good enough to run it if it will run. As you can see, my snotty solder job here, I think it'll hold for now, but I need to get me a pencil torch. So the first thing we're going to do, since this does turn, we are going to take this bolt out right here. Now the other one runs beautifully. The sight glass is leaking, so I'm going to have to put some seals in it. So hopefully this one doesn't leak. See, that should almost fall out of there, but seems to be a little sluggish. But what we're going to do, this actually came out of the box like that. It's got soap on it. So I was like, cool, save me some time of alright, so it's not bad, but I still like to clean them up a little bit. We'll put some oil in there. I don't see why it wouldn't run, but you never know. See, it feels sluggish there, but let's put some oil down in here. Get some down in here. Let's put some thin oil up here to start with. Then when we fire it, we'll put the thick oil in. I didn't do an intro, but that's okay. I'll just put it in front of the whole video. Alright, let's put a little bit on here. That's pretty close to rubbing there. I don't know if I bend that back a little, if it'll have any adverse effects on anything, but still a little close, but it's not rubbing. So let's go ahead and let's see. Put some thicker oil down in here. These are big cylinders, man. Can't do that with one of the Lescos. They're small. Get you right there. Now, let's put some oil on the piston. And the rod here. Clean them grooves out, they have more power too, but right now it's just an initial will it run. I should, but I'm not for some reason. I should have some water heating up, but I don't. Let's is it doing that? Wow, look at that. Maybe because I had the whistle open? I don't know. I don't know anything about these things. I've never seen them before. Wow, that's strange. There we go, maybe. Very weird. Not sure what's going on with that. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I have no idea. The other one wasn't. I don't know. So, what I'm going to do, I think there's some pressure in it or something. Okay, well, let me get some water heated up, and we'll fill it up with water. We'll use the sight glass to fill this one up right there. So, alright, I'm going to heat up some water, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, I got some hot water here. So maybe once we get it plugged in and run some heat cycles through it, maybe it'll start up, but it just seems like that's more than what it should be. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let me zoom in on the sight glass there. I need to put my glasses on because I can't see it. But I know the other one, if I didn't have to solder that thing on there, I believe it would have just fired right up with a little oil and cleaning. Okay, well, I'll bring you back once the water starts. Once the water starts showing. Is it showing in there? No. I'll bring you back here in a second. Okay, I'll get one more in here. I'm adding some vinegar to it in case something's plugged up in here. It might be, I don't know, but let's go ahead. Now let's plug this thing in. I forgot to put the plate on the bottom, but it'll be alright for now, just to keep you from picking it up and when it's plugged in and getting your fingers across there. Now, shoot, I was going to run a file across there and I forgot to smooth it out to try to keep leaks from forming around there. Like I said, this is just a temporary setup, but at least we can see if it'll run and maybe run it here and there. I don't know which way. I think it'll run down. Alright, when that heats up, I'm going to bring it over here. So when it heats up, we want to try to give it a start. So let's let it build up some steam. I got the whistle open. Alright. Okay guys, got something wild going on here. Let me unplug it. You guys are fogging up. Let me see if I can see what's happening here. Okay guys, I took it apart and cleaned it. And again, cleaned all these ways out and everything. So let's give this a shot. Yes! And another thing, you know, it's leaking so much pressure. Like I said, that's not permanent, so I think I will fix it better than that, but it's going to be a few days yet. But they both run. That's pretty cool. Just running out of steam real easy. So let's let it build up some more steam. If that'll help anything. I've seen some leaking around there. That water out of there. Okay, I'm going to let it build up a little bit more. Sight glass is leaking now. I knew that was going to leak. Oh, it almost started on its own that time. Alright guys, well there it is. It does run. Once I get all the leaks fixed where it can hold steam in, I believe it'll run every bit as good as the other one. Alright, let me let it build up some more steam. I'm going to put a little bit more water in there and then I'll be back with you. We'll try to run it one more time. Okay guys, one last time. I'm going to say Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care everyone. Stay safe.
Cool.